Okay, we're interviewing Boyce today. Hi Ben.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good? He looks pretty swanky because we're actually
I
in
do.
the middle of a photo shoot.
Yeah, I don't normally come this dressed up. Actually, I just dressed up for you guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh, thanks. So, how did you get your start in the industry?
Oh, okay. Surprisingly, I studied. I studied radio and then somehow ended up on TV through a long process. So yeah, I guess that was my start. Yeah, the broadcasting school in Christchurch.
Oh, okay, that's cool. You're very talented, a writer, presenter, actor and
Keep
producer.
going.
How did you discover your passion for
Basically
that?
means I'm not very good at any one thing. I have to spread myself really thin and then try and do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the question?
How did you discover your passion for that sort of stuff?
I guess I was kind of one of those people at school who was always a bit of a clown, and I lived in the Wairarapa, which wasn't a very there's not a lot to do in the Wairarapa. And Mum had a video camera, and so in the holidays I brought my friends into making stupid videos on the farm, and that's pretty much how and these videos are probably pretty embarrassing, so I've basically gone out and made more stuff more embarrassing than those original videos, so if anyone ever saw those original videos, I wouldn't be so embarrassed. So that's been my whole idea of my career, basically.
Okay, I see. How did the opportunity of having your own TV show possible on TV3 come about?
Yeah, that came out, it was actually my thesis, if I'm going to actually be serious for a second. At broadcasting school I studied and I had to design a radio show, and so I designed a sort of sport comedy radio show. And then I came up to work in Auckland at the radio network, and they had radio sport, and I said, I'd love to do a show, and they said, we can't pay you anything, you can have 2 hours. I was like, sweet! So I did this show for two years for no money, and one day our TV producer heard it and went, would you like to make a TV show? I was like, sure, why not? And then long story short, we ended up getting together with a few mates and just gave it a crack. So it's kind of the New Zealand way, it's kind of DIY TV. Before the block was DIY TV, we were actually do-it-yourself making TV, and that's what we did.
That's really awesome. What was your favourite job while you did Wannabe?
Oh, yeah, I guess I had a crack at I was pretty terrible at all. I think that was probably the thing about the show, that I would try to be like these people and I was just awful at it. And it really showed how good these people are and how terrible I am. But that was fun. Yeah, I guess, I would have liked to have been a rock star, like interviewing people like Richie Sambora and Alice Cooper and that. They had such a sweet life, but not for me. But I did get to wear a suit today.
You do, you're a rock
star. I'm sitting in a nice pad, so it's pretty close.
There's some guitars around.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is my chance. This is as close as I'm going to get.
Pretty much. Who was your favourite celebrity interview on the show?
Oh, least favourite Steven Seagal. That was the first one because he was just he went through stages of like being into it and then not being into it. You'd ask him a question like, I understand you started off in martial arts, and he'd just go, yeah, probably. And that was his answer. It was like, yeah, probably. It's either you did or you didn't. But that was cool. It was still pretty cool to sit with him. Favourite? I like, as I said, Vanilla Ice was pretty cool because I was a big fan of Vanilla Ice when I was like, when I was little, I had the steps in my hair and the terrible pants, so that was pretty cool. Jeez, so many of them. Brett Michaels was actually quite cool too. Yeah, he was pretty choice. I went in there thinking, Brett Michaels thinks he's pretty, but he was pretty cool, and he lives a pretty sweet lifestyle. And Kendra was probably another one that was really lots of fun. So she was cool. I actually interviewed some surprisingly good people. So, I think
how did you manage this?
It was quite weird. I think halfway through they were kind of like, why am I doing this? But you basically get there and you thank you very much and off you go. And they probably never think about it again. But for me, it was really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the best part of your job on John Ben?
The times after the show when Jono goes. No, it's actually really cool. I really enjoy it. It's fun to do a show that's on every week. It's really busy, but at the same time, it's really cool to be able to do stuff. It's the first show I've been able to do that you can do stuff that's happening on that week. Normally you'd make a whole series and replace 6 months later, so it's been lots of fun. And then having the part with Guy Williams, it's always fun. Guy Williams is great. Just him, he's been great for the confidence, just knocking me back time and time again. So that's been good. Thank you, Guy.
There you go. What's it like working with Jono? Do you have arguments over who's funnier?
No, actually not too bad actually. We're probably argue more with Shannon about the music award stuff, but I guess Jono's pretty, but Shannon's funnier, so there you go. So actually, no, I get other around actually. Actually, no, probably Shannon's prettier and funnier. There you go.
Oh, there we go. The question that everyone wants to know: where did you find Winnie Jono Ben, aka your manager?
We actually actually looked quite hard for those guys, and they had to obviously look kind of like us. And Little Jono had to get a haircut to be like Little Jono. But they're awesome. They're basically the stars of the show. Everywhere they go, it's like Little Jono, Little Ben, and now they're turned into Little Divas, and they've got their own trailer and all that. Well, pretty much, they want that. They have these things where they go on these interviews. Like they went down to Cambridge to talk to their own guys, the guys that got gold, and they were like, why do we have to travel to them? Why don't they come to travel to us? It's like, because they're the stars and you guys, but they think they're the stars of the show, but they're pretty awesome. So they're going to have our job in probably like 2 years, if not next year.
Okay, that's cool. What's an average day like for you?
It's pretty busy. I kind of thought I'd get this job because I could just kind of kick back and be on TV. My friends give me shit and say you only work for half an hour a week because the TV show's only for half an hour. But there's lots of writing and editing and filming, but it's good fun. And it's pretty cool to do a job like that. Just kind of goof around sometimes, but you work hard. And it's cool. So hopefully they do another series. Fingers crossed.
I'm on
Otherwise,
TV3.
I might be going to Mains for a job, for study. Do you recommend that?
Nice. Okay. What do your 2 young daughters think of you? Do they know that TV stuff?
No, they're more like every now and again I've got a 2.5-year-old and I'll put it on and try and show something on the show, and she wants to pick up the Dora. She's like, I don't want to watch this, I want to watch Dora, or I want to watch some other cartoon. I was like, alright, but I have worked them in a couple of times for a couple of skits, so it's good. Child labour. It's the sneaker manufacturers, they had it sorted. Get these kids, get them young, get them to make sneakers, or get them to make TV. It's a great system. They don't cost much, and they're really cute.
Do you have a highlight moment of your career?
Lots of lowlights. Highlights would be, lots of, let's not go for lowlights. There's lots of lowlights. Jeez, I guess the fact that I'm still doing it is still pretty cool. Because I didn't think, it's such an industry that one day you'll be doing something and the next day and of course, the Vodafone Music Awards. That's the highlight. There you go. Start again. I'd say the Vodafone Music Awards would have to be the highlight of my career. And this interview right now.
See?
This is everything I've done has led to this point right here. Sitting in a $10,000 a night hotel room. $10,000 for this place. So I'm not paying that. I'm staying here. I'm not that cool.
So let's just go on to that. You're hosting the VNZMA again this year. What's it like to be a part of the biggest night in Kiwi music?
It's awesome actually. I was really surprised. I think when the organiser Andy rang me last year to say would you like to do it, I was like, really? Me? Really? You got the right Ben? You sure you don't want Ben Hurley? Ben Lummis? Is he available? Is there any other Bens you're going to get? Maybe they printed the things with Shannon and Ben and Hurley couldn't do it and Lummis couldn't do it, and then they went, oh, we'll have to get the guy from the block, and he wasn't famous yet, so they got me. But it's really cool. I'm really honoured. It's a really cool night, and I think I'm not quite cool enough to go along if I wasn't hosting, so the best thing about hosting is the fact I get to go along.
Okay. Who's your favourite New Zealand musician or something?
At the moment? Yes. Oh, jeez.
Especially after last night.
Homebrew were pretty cool last night. Homebrew were like they were nice and loud, and I do like Homebrew. They're very cool, very funny. It's been a massive year with 660 doing kicking ass in Canberra. Jen Wigmore, she's pretty awesome. But back in the day, for me, Super Groove was that was when I first started getting into New Zealand music. I used to. A bit older than you guys, and like 6 months. And I remember when New Zealand videos used to come on the telly, you used to try and have a game with your friends. You'd pick the New Zealand ones before the New Zealand on Airbug with the little logo, and you'd always know because they sounded crappy and they looked crappy. And then Super Group came along, and you're like, wow, this is really cool, New Zealand music, and New Zealand music's just kicking ass. And now it's better than like 99% of the stuff you see from overseas. It looks amazing, it sounds amazing. It's pretty cool. So something to come on way, TV presenters and hosts of awards. It's a scaling system. Music goes up as the hosts go down, but that's fine. Now I've got to bring the cringy thing that New Zealand music used to be cringy. That's what I bring to the music. It's just to balance it out. So so everyone doesn't go, oh, you've changed music. I have to do the cringy thing.
Okay. So apart from the VNZMAs, what's coming up next for you?
Well, we've got 8 more episodes of Jono and Ben at 10, and then hopefully some more next year. Not so sure. Otherwise, Mains. Where these guys go, that might be where I'm at next year. You guys got a spot? Oh, you'll be done next year. I'll be with the new recruits.
Okay, thanks so much for chatting to us. Make sure you go to the Vodafone New Zealand Sports just for Ben. Really, just for Ben.
Just for me, yeah.
Just
$25 and you can see me.
Oh.
And then as a bonus, you get Kimber, alright, you get Kimber and Jen and Homebrew and 660, but mainly me. And then, you know, and I'll be waiting backstage for Shannon to get ready like I am today.
And you can catch him on John O'Head at 10.
Dude.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
2 to 3.
Yeah.
Friday. Nowhere else you'd rather be.
That's right. Yeah. Someone's been watching TV3. That's nice.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hey, cool. Hey, thanks for chatting.
No worries. Thanks.